Well, Casey, just catching up on the other side of ring 2, our show hunter ponies and our champion and reserves in both those classes. Number 107S, our champion show hunter pony, of course, receive a gift prize supported by our friends at Tough Rock. And also a trophy rug awarded to the winner if they are APSB registered and the owner is a current financial member of the APSB or supported by the Australian Pony Studbook Society, the Victorian branch. Woolen Trophy Rug supported by Future Farms and Horse and Rider Boutique. So no doubt, not only receiving the ribbon, but receiving a little incentive along the way would be very, very welcome received. Thanks to our friends at Future Farms and Horse Rider Boutique, and again to the Australian Pony Studbook Society. And of course our friends at Tough Rock. Well, we're about to invite our competitors over to our Avenue of Honour. We're about to announce our champion saddle pony, 12 hands and under. This is class number 89S. And of course, supported by the Rotten Estate, the late Ron Potton of Elron Stud Frankston. And as Casey mentioned to you a few moments ago, bred Australian, Welsh and Shetland ponies, and was with Worth Circus and served here on the Showman's Guild executive for many, many years. Thanks very much to Future Farms and Horse and Rider Boutique for their presentation of the Wool and Trophy rug. And as soon as our ribbons arrive, we will make that announcement for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite our judge, Penny Claney, to sash our winner for our champion saddle pony. And our congratulations for 2014 goes to number 1977, Yatala Park Louis Vuitton, exhibited by Sharon Gillespie of East Maitland in New South Wales. Chestnut foaled on the 7th of December 2005 by Yatala Park Chipmunk out of Arundel Jade. And what a glorious day we've got for those beautiful garlands to sparkle in the sunshine. Set off by the championship ribbon is quite a colourful and spectacular sight. As our judge is about to finish sashing our winner, let me call forward our reserve champion. And ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we congratulate our reserve champion, number 178, Newington Tinkerbell, exhibited by Bryony Lee from Eden Park in Victoria. Owned by Roger Searle, foaled back in 2008 by Colbeach Rembrandt out of Just in Time of Astral. So our congratulations to Yatala Park Louis Vuitton. And a big thank you to the estate of the late Ron Potton. Future Farms, Horse and Rider Boutique.
Sorry, broken up, Say again.
Our attention, of course, will move to ring 2 in a few moments' time. The hold up there, of course, we had a couple of our competitors in ring 1, which were eligible to be competing in ring 2 in our show hunter pony. So it'll be a quick transformation from one ring to the other for a few of our competitors. And Mr. Simon Durante will be announcing his champions over there in a few moments' time.
Well, congratulations, Yatala Park Louis Vuitton taking out our champion saddle pony 12 hands and under. Our reserve to Newington Tinkerbell for Bryony Lee. Very shortly we'll move on in ring number 1 with class 91S, and that is our champion saddle pony over 12 hands and not over 14.
Oscar, we are not going to find you.
Well, as you can see on the big screen, we have some of our show hunter ponies parading in front of our judge, Mr. Simon Durante, and that is for Class 107S. That's our champion show hunter pony under 12 two hands. And as you can see, the winners of our classes come together to compete for the red, white and blue tri-coloured sash. Obviously the most coveted thing that you can take home from any royal show. So that's the one that everyone's here for. These competitors that we're watching now were lucky enough to have won their particular classes. I'm also led to believe that we also have in ring number 2 in our championship, our second place getters as well, because what can happen at a royal show, or any show for that matter, is if your horse, the horse that beat you in your particular class, goes champion, then you can come out and what's called challenge the other horse that won their respective class for the reserve. So our judge is casting his watchful eyes. He knows who his winners were and which horse is eligible for the champion, but what he's also doing is not only looking at them, but the horse that ran second behind the horse that he believes will be his champion, and then he'll be able to give his result for the reserve as well.
It's interesting looking at our judge down there. He's utilising the whole of that arena down there, and of course with our show hunter type ponies, we really want to be seeing them moving at good speed.
And I noticed it as well, he likes to speak to his competitors. I believe that it's always good at Royal Show level to let your riders know to relax, especially as you can see on the big screen at the moment. We've got a couple of juniors riding out there, and sometimes riding in a championship at a Royal Show can be a little daunting as well. But it looks like we've also got a ring in for our championship, as a little dog from our Rooftop Express wanted to join in on the championship fun too.
Ring 2, if you can hear us, we can hear you, but Ring 2, our champion show hunter pony, 12 two hands and under. Again, a big thank you to the APSB, if our owner is registered and a current financial member. A trophy rug is awarded to our winner, and also to Future Farms and Horse and Rider Boutique. Again, we appreciate the trophies of which you are supplying as well too. Our champion is number 1846, Owendale Mr. Perkins, exhibited by Michelle Laban from Healesville. Congratulations to Michelle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to move forward to our reserve champion. And it is exhibit number 449, Leander Hanky Panky. Sarah McCormick from Yarrambat in Victoria takes out our reserve champion in our Show Hunter Pony 12 2 hands and under. Our judge, Mr. Simon Durante, placing our reserve ribbon. Our champion Show Hunter Pony, 12 2 hands and under. And we will move forward in that particular ring in a few moments' time to our champion Show Hunter Pony over 12 2 and not over 14 hands. And back here in ring 1, we have our champion Saddle Pony over 12 2 and not over 14 hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's congratulate our champion Show Hunter Ponies and reserve champion as they leave the arena. Owendale Mr. Perkins, Michelle Laban from Healesville, and our reserve champion Leander Hanky Pank, Sarah McCormick from Yarrambat.
So as you can see out on our Coca-Cola Arena, it's champions abroad, and that is in ring number 1, our champion Saddle Pony over 12 2 hands and not over 14. And the same height category is going on in ring number 2, but it's for our champion Show Hunter Pony, and that's class 109S. So it's the larger of our ponies championships going on in both rings. And if you weren't lucky enough to hear us a little bit earlier when we spoke about the difference between a show hunter and a show horse, Let's take you back through it again. If you're just joining us in the grandstand and wanting to know, it's the same height category out there for our championship, but what's the difference between the two ponies?
Well, you'll notice our two judges are looking for two different disciplines in this particular class. We'll notice in ring 2 that our judge down there will be asking our ponies to move a little bit or cover the ground a lot quicker and a lot better and a lot faster than our ponies on the left-hand side. We're looking at our show qualities over here on the left-hand side. We're looking at the other side of the arena in our show hunter class of ponies that are of a little bit more substance, a little bit more heavier bone style and type of horse, and hence the name Hunt. In the profile, as far as our class is concerned, that's exactly what we want our ponies to be able to do and be capable of, taking us and carrying us all day on the hunt. So that's the reason why we look for a pony that has a little bit more substance about him, a little bit more solid, a little bit more bone, whereas we look over here in ring 1, our ponies are a fraction more finer in look, and of course they cannot compete against one another in the classes throughout the show as well either.
Sorry? I was going to say they're galloping alongside there.
And talking of asking our ponies to move a little bit freer in their movement, you'll notice that our judge over there, Mr. Simon Duranti, has asked and will ask probably in a few moments' time for our horses to probably gallop up the side or for our horses to be in an extended canter, so we can have a look at their movement as well. He's made his mind up already. Good. You can explain what he's done down there again, do you? Or is he still going to get them to work out? No, he's just having a final look at them.
So as you can see down there in ring number 2, our judge has cast his watchful eye and worked out on the circle his winners and his second place getters. And of course, only the winner is eligible for the champion. And whoever ran second to our champion is eligible to compete against the other winners for the reserve. So in a moment, we will have that result up here for everybody. And I think, too, it adds an element of surprise for those of you that are sitting in the grandstand and may have friends or family members out riding one of these particular ponies. With the judge doing it this way, nobody knows who the champion is, so it's always going to be a little bit of a surprise to who takes it out when we will call up that particular person very, very shortly.
Actually, I must admit, I like his style of judging, Simon, the way that he has done this year, because as you said before, it does add that little bit of element of surprise and a little bit of element of excitement as well, too. We're about to find out in just a few moments what his decision will be. Well, our fanfare signifies that our judge has reached a decision in relation to his champion show hunter pony. Over 12 two hands and not over 14. This is class number 109S. The winner awarded an APSB registered if the winner is APSB registered and the owner is a current financial member once again. We receive a wonderful woolen trophy supported by Future Farms Horse and Rider Boutique. And we call forward and congratulate number 376, Neverland, our winner, Belinda Sibley from Arcadia in New South Wales. So our judge has gone interstate Foaled in 2008, the sire, Karana Royal Sovereign, out of the dam Willowcroft Showpiece. Our champion of 2014. Champion Showhunter pony over 12.2 and not over 14 hands. And just as my orchestra puts their instruments down, it's time to announce our reserve champion. It goes to number 990, Cohen Park Sinatra. The exhibitors K. Marriott, J. Edwards, D. Hayes and K. Kearns from Clyde North in Victoria. Once again, a bay foaled in 2005 by Chameleon, and the dam is Cresswell Sheer Delight. So congratulations to our champion and reserve. Ring 2. Well, we put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for our champion and reserve in class number 109S. Neverland and Belinda Sibley from Arcadia, New South Wales, takes out the championship, and Cohen Park Sinatra, exhibited by the Marriott, Edwards, Hayes and Kearns combination from Clyde North in Victoria. Congratulations to both of you, and a job well done. Another memorable day here at the Coca-Cola Arena at Royal Melbourne Show. Well, that brings to a conclusion our Ring 2 for our Showhunter ponies throughout the day. And a big thank you to our judge down there today, Mr. Simon Durante, to you're ably assisted by Peter Gardner, Di Warboys and Elizabeth Turner. Thank you very much, team. We just have the 2 events left here in Ring 1, which is our champion and reserve. For our saddle pony over 12.2 and not over 14 hands. And then that paves the way for our exhibition eventing. And I know you are really looking forward to that tonight, aren't you?
It's a bit of fun, it's a lot of action, and it's a great time to be had.
The only way I can tell is when you open that window and you can hear yourself out there.
So the exhibition eventing is a lot of fun. Fantastic event, as I said, it's a great time to be had. For anyone that's floating around tonight, I suggest you make your way to the Coca-Cola Arena and watch this particular event. It's fun, fast and exhilarating. Believe me, these riders take every obstacle with no hesitation, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Risk is put to one side.
Risk is put to a side when they come out here, and you'll see show jumping jumps as well as cross country jumps too. So we bring it both into our Coca-Cola Arena, and a little fun is to be had before our nighttime entertainment kicks off at 7:30 p.m.
Okay. Well, very shortly we're about to announce and present our champion saddle pony over 12.2 and not over 14 hands. And again, thank you very much to the Australian Pony Stud Book and the Potton Estate, carrying on a wonderful tradition. And the Woolen Trophy rug in memory of the pony Spring Holly of Astral, supported by Leslie Walkinshaw. And ladies and gentlemen, we invite our judge, Penny Claney, to sash our winner, and I'd like to call forward our champion for 2014, number 1081, Kelvin Park Tiny Dancer, exhibited by Dale Plum, Cardinia in Victoria. Kelvin Park Tiny Dancer making the walk to the Avenue of Honour. And Casey just said to me here before, wonderful to see a junior rider taking a championship ribbon. In fact, I think you might have heard me say before, the Plum family have had a cracking show so far, and we're only 2 days in. So congratulations to Kelvin Park Tiny Dancer. And our reserve champion, as soon as we have notification of that, we will share that with you as well. Well, just wait for our garland for our winner, and then we'll present our reserve champion to you. Well, seeing our pony has now been sashed, and the woolen rug is about to be presented. Time for us to call forward our reserve champion, and it goes to number 1617, Bambara Mickey J, and that has been exhibited by Amelia Petrie from Tatura in Victoria. Bambara Mickey J is by Naruni Park Tailor Made out of Bambara Moon Dancer. Was foaled on the 25th of September 2009. A bay pony. Congratulations to Amelia and Bambara Mickey J taking out reserve champion. Well, as they leave the arena to a trotting medley, we're heading off in a cantering fashion. Our champion saddle pony, Kelvin Park Tiny Dancer, and our reserve champion going to Bambara Mickey J. Congratulations, and that brings to a close rings 1 and 2 tonight, or this afternoon, and we move forward as our ring crew will get into operation in a few moments' time to change the face of the Coca-Cola Arena with all our show jumping fences and our cross-country fences, and then the action starts with our exhibition eventing.
And take this chance to thank our judges and our stewards from ring number 1. Thank you, Penny Claney, Margie White, Warren Warboys and Jessica Krogh for all your work down there for the day. Job well done.